I don't know why I didn't film this. Today has been a waste, folks. Came to Tennessee River prematurely. I don't know, I see water here 61.5 degrees, but there is no crappie spawning. Let me tell you, there is no crappie spawning. Maybe in some creeks, not in Tennessee River. And not in the base. I checked the base, check the main river. I don't check creeks. I don't go too far down creeks. Folks, already caught 4-inch bass, little dinks, right on top of this ramp here. This ramp is really shallow. I mean, everything here is shallow. Look, 3.5, but look, it's pointing deep. It's still 3.5. You see this? And there is no fish. You're not gonna see fish when it's on the bottom. And it says 3.5, and it is 3.5. But the fish are really shallow. And these ramps, let me cast around the ramp first. These ramps, I have made 3-4 videos about ramps. These ramps always hold fish, even if there is no dock. It's not the dock that's holding the fish. It's the ramp that's holding the fish. And I used to think that, the boats are spooking the fish. Well, first of all, the ramp is warming up the water around it much faster because of the concrete. But second of all, I'm getting bites immediately. I mean, this ramp is like full of little fish. I'm getting nibbles already. So first of all, the ramp warms up the water. But I don't think that the boats actually scare the fish. Sure, when he starts up the engine, they're gonna run, but they don't run away. They just skedaddle 10 feet away, and then they just wait. They just wait until he goes away. Look at this. I mean, I caught 4 of these in 4 casts. They are not spooked by the boats. They just move away and wait until the boat, moves, and they park right on top of the concrete again. What's going on here? I think that's a chase. I think the cops are chasing somebody. Yeah, they're chasing him. They are chasing him. But the other thing is, I think there's another fish. That's 2 casts, and I already caught 4. If I turn the camera right away, I would be on 6 little bass already. I think when they start the engine, they destroy the ramp here, because when the engine blows, it really creates erosion on the bottom and destroys the bottom and the ramp and everything. And I don't know how else to load the boat, but the engine, when you start them here, they kind of destroy that. But they lift up all kinds of sediment and other crap from the bottom that I think attracts little fish. It attracts minnows. Because of the minnows, you get bluegill. Because of the bluegill, you get little bass. And there is always 1 or 2 big bass. I mean, this one maybe it's not gonna have big bass, but I don't know. If I stay here all day, maybe I'll catch at least 1 pounder. But you've seen people catch, here's another one. That's 3 casts. I mean, I'm fishing in 2 feet of water, right on top of the ramp. Look how many trailers. There is 5 trailers on the parking here. It doesn't bother them. It doesn't bother them. Ramps are always good. Don't worry that there was a boat that just put in. Cast right after the boat. The little fish, they move away and they run right back where the engine made a big smoke cloud. See if we can catch anything interesting here. There's another one. How many did I have an empty cast? Look at this. And that's fun. I mean, I haven't caught anything bigger today anyway. Tell you the truth. Today has been a total bungle. I bungled it. I bungled it today. Ramps, that's the biggest one. Maybe 5 inches, pushing 5 inches. Ramps are always good. Let me back away a little bit. I don't want to go on top of it. I want to be close to it, but not on top of it. Ooh, that was a good cast. Even though I'm casting 1 gram, that extra light sure can cast a 1 gram. There's another truck coming. There's another one. There's another one. Ooh, this one is more decent. What did I tell you? I had 1 empty cast. Well, this guy is pulling my boat. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Right on top of the concrete. This one is not. It's not too bad. I even have a talon. I can talon right next to the ramp and fish here. But I hate to talon because I like to move around, cast slightly to the left, slightly to the right. This here is not, as by a long shot, the biggest fish I've caught today. By a long shot. And he's all kinds of spotted. He is something spotted. Maybe not spotted bass, but I see a bunch of spots. Come here, buddy. Maybe it's just largemouth. I don't know, why did he look so spotted? Now that here is a absolutely decent hook. That's my new favorite, jig head, trout magnet, and a 10-inch bass. This is not a bad bass. Know what, folks? Let's fish from the back of the boat. This way we're not gonna scrape the engine. And we can use spot lock and it's not gonna spook the fish because it's too far from the fish. Let's see what else is here on the ramp. I mean, look, man. It's just fishing after fishing. Fishing after fishing. Now this here is not a bluegill because it's got a huge mouth. I don't know what this is. I wanna say red something. Red breast sunfish, I don't know. I don't know. Niblik. I mean, they attack it right away. Right away, folks. Now that's a tiny something. Ow, lost him. That was a tiny bass, I saw it. Tiny little bass. Tiny little thing. Fish on the drop, folks. Even though I cast kinda even shallower, just on the drop. What is it? What are you? What are you? Come here, little trout. Man, they look like trout. Look at this. Look like trout to me. Extremely aggressive. Almost hit me between the eyes. He hit right here. Let's cast just a little deeper. Try to find where is the edge of the ramp? I can't see. It's really muddy. There he is. There is another something. It's another trout, I think. Yep. Trout. What is the difference between small bass and small trout? They look the same and they feel the same. A little when you when you pull them, you feel the same kind of vibration. How many fish did we catch out of a single ramp? If you want to have fun and you can't catch nothing, get a 1 gram trout magnet, just toss it around the ramp and twitch it so you can piss off the fish. Sometimes they're not even hungry, but they see a bug running around. They can't let that unpunished. The only reason I'm not casting even farther away is then you're not fishing around the concrete, and it's important to be on top of the concrete or around the concrete. If you cast right here, you're gonna get nothing. I mean, I was fishing the whole bank and there was nothing. And here is just, I mean, I don't know how many fish I can catch here, just from this ramp. Probably 50 fish if I fish here for 2 hours. Probably I'll catch 50 fish. There he is on the side of the ramp, because here we spooked them when I was unsnagging. So they skedaddle a little to the left and a little to the right, and 5 minutes later they're gonna go back on top of the ramp. Here is one. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna catch one more fish here, and we're done with the ramp. But I'm also gonna go check this duck over there. There he is. Yeah, it's the same thing. Thought he was bigger. Even he hit hard. Even he somehow. Oh, it's a shell cracker. Okay. All right. That's a good way to end the video. The baby shell cracker. Oh! He's still here, but. Okay, dude. Come on. Give me a good picture for the outro. Yabba dabba doo. Get back in there, buddy. Why is a shell cracker coming here on a ramp? Folks, I fished that ramp for about 40 minutes and the bite was fierce the whole time, even though I snagged twice and I had to get with the boat on top of them to retrieve my jig. But you know, you scoot away and just 2 minutes later, the fish are on top of the ramp again. I could stay there and catch little fishies all day, but I just got tired of it and I got enough fish to make my point. But if you need to go somewhere to, you know, just cast a few times to test the sensitivity of a new rig, I can't think of a safer bet than the nearest ramp.